Welcome. My name's Brian Knight, and I live near Melbourne in Australia. And it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on a Friday for me. We're on the last sort of roughly 24 hours of this week. Um, Welcome, Darren. Let's just share this screen. Welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we are not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure, a little bit about us as live session traders. All right, let's just go across the charts. Interesting. That US dollar has picked up and gold's dropping off a bit.
Yeah, getting ready to get in for the sell on gold.
Mm.
It's outside the X48. We've got the shorts, we've got the red on the trend bar.
Yeah, well, I've got
Do you trade gold, Brian? You don't seem to get in gold very often, do
I
you?
haven't, but no. Now I'll
Yeah.
give it a bit of a go.
I was having a look though. It's not it was probably one of the worst pairs last year, actually, this strategy.
Mm.
Strangely. I'd never sort of looked back like that. But
Well,
you
I
know,
think it hasn't been real great. That's right. But that's okay. It still moves around. So,
yeah,
and the thing is, purely mechanical, you just
yeah.
we've got to prove the strategy as such. That's all. Um,
Well, I've got to tell you this, Brian.
oh yeah.
We're obviously going out of our way now here to suck up to Donald Trump. The King has invited Donald Trump for an unprecedented second. What does he call it? Second state visit. Keir Starmer says so. They're going all out to schmoozle him now.
What's
It's a
happening?
it's a bit
Charlie's
galling,
in.
really, isn't it?
Is it Charlie's invited him?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, Mr. Starmer.
What? Just for a cup of tea and a bicky?
No, state visit. It'll be get a nice car to the palace, drive through the central of London.
Right.
Probably they might get a bit of a cheer, but probably not in this case. And
And there'll be guns out.
yeah, I need.
Snipers on every roof.
I mean, the security that's required is absolutely ridiculous. I remember the last one, the millions that it costs to do this. They've closed off half of London.
Hmm.
So nobody can get near it. Helicopters everywhere. There we go. Literally just landed that.
Snipers in police uniform.
Breaking news. We're going all out now to cozy up.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yes, the softies, eh? Okay. Well, yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? What's sort of going on in the world at the moment? Um, I just saw yesterday Zelensky said this rare earth, rare minerals deal has no security in it at all. It's just
Oh,
we want this shit to pay for what we've sent you, and we're giving you nothing.
yeah.
Oh well, hopefully Europe will stand in it. If not, well, there we go.
Mhm.
Eh, Well, that's interesting. Okay. Well, there's apparently sanctions are just imminently ready to drop. So, all right, well, let's sort of strengthen up the US dollar. We'll just have a look down through these ones. AUD CAD, we've got the Aussie dollar's weakening off. So obviously CAD strengthening up a little bit. Um, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens with it. What's this annualized growth? It's RBA minutes, who cares about that? And then you got quarter on quarter growth. Okay. Well, that might make a bit of a difference. When's that? That's not till the 5th, until next week. Okay. All right. Well, it might still push up get it to the outside. We'll see. AUDCHF. Oh, look at the drop off there. Okay, well, it doesn't sort of. This is again any of these Swiss franc pairs or pairs with Swiss franc don't tend to go outside the rail. Sort of need something. If you want to trade these pairs, we need some sort of different approach to it, I'd say, because you probably never take any of these pairs. Anyway, we'll see.
I've taken it.
Except
I'm
for
just having a look on this daily. Oh, sorry. Wait a second.
yeah, no.
Um, hmm, 4 trades in a year and just over a year on this pair on the daily, and all of them were profitable trades,
Hmm?
all successful. Not
Well,
massively
oh
successful,
yeah.
but 1.25%, 1.75%, about 1%,
Well, yeah, you've
half a
got
percent.
yeah. Well, this here is yeah, July, and yeah. There's a couple
Right?
here that have come outside, but since
Yeah,
then, since September last year, all it's done is sat
yeah,
inside.
yeah. No, it has. Yeah,
So you're right. Yeah, last year you had well, it was a high and a low in a very short period of time, but now it's just meandering along the bottom of the river. There's nothing
no, it's not.
available. That's okay. Well,
It's a bit
obviously,
rubbish.
then things do turn around, things do change, Darren. It's
Yeah.
just at the moment, this is what we've got. All right, ADJPY. Woohoo! Look at that. No triangle. That was a good decision. Came down, and it has. It's looking for another. I'm pretty sure Tom's in the cell on that one. He's rocking and rolling now. Okay. We'll see. We'll be looking for a green triangle like this one that made the 3/4. Anyway, there's a fair bit of imbalance still up here, but nothing's happening with it. It's obviously what have we got there? Consumer confidence. Okay. Oh yeah, AD NZD. I'm pretty sure he was into the sell on that. Tom was. Apparently he's in the motions of moving back to California. So he's going back to the state where they're going to leave
Vote to leave
the
the US. Yeah,
leave the United. It'll be the ununited states.
yeah.
I don't know whether it'll happen. We'll see how we go.
Well, it's
All
not. I
right.
mean, it's not going to happen that, but it'll be interesting to see what effect it has. Rattles a few cages, isn't it? And makes the news, that sort of thing.
Well, there's been some
Stirs things up a
revelations.
bit.
Anyway, this is all just sitting around that middle again. It was looking nice up here, and now it's come back into that little safe territory for them anyway, for the market. AUD Singapore. Oh, hang on a minute. This AUD JPY, I better change that. Change that to pink because that's near the outside. AUD Singapore. Here we go. That also too pushing back down again. And the Aussie dollar and US dollar was on the outside, back to the middle, take off the pink. It shorted, but it's interesting. It wasn't quite out the outside, but it gave a trend bar change and a short. So there's an out, and look at the push down. I mean, there's a damn
Yeah.
good trade in there.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
just watching some of this. Right, and I didn't take that trade. I mean, it wasn't outside, but the point is maybe maybe it needs to come into my understanding of the trading, because I mean that when it changed trend would have been
But you really
quite
are
nice.
you're just purely trading that indicator then, aren't you? And
Yeah, but also too, it's to the 3/4. So
oh,
maybe once it makes that 3/4, then I'll be looking at, well, not just, well, there's other things though. I mean, the short would have reinforced it too, Darren.
yeah,
I don't know. I'll show you something in a little while.
yeah, yeah,
But that could have been, and so I think, when I've got this sort of um, pink because it's showing where it is, then I think that sort of is a bit of indication. I know it doesn't have a triangle, but we'll see. Anyway, just a thought. Just a thought. CAD CHF. Again, it's still on that. So now here's another example of, like, it was up here and then it's turned and given a short nearly, to the 3/4 the other side. I just yeah. See, if this is an example here. So if you go like, okay, you got it to one side to the other, you've got it on, say you've got it on the pink, right? Because it's come up here. All of
yeah.
a sudden you get a trend bar change. Even if it went green again, it doesn't matter. So trend bar change, poof, I would have a stop loss up there. It never made it back to that stop loss. And then it came red again, which would have been like, oh, beautiful, out short, bang, down it goes. So
Well, you look
maybe
at it, it did it earlier, did it earlier in the year as well, January.
over
But
here, yeah. Oh,
changed after the 3/4.
okay. Well, let's say, for example, it changes at that, and you've got a stop loss, even if you put it up there, and then you're down here, still. I mean, it pulled back up that, but you're still there. That's like still 3%.
Yeah.
Like,
It could go,
and if you said, "Oh, I'm going to go 3/4," you got 2% out of that one,
yeah.
and then you got potential to the rail. But if it doesn't, it doesn't matter because you got it at break even. Like, I
You could
just,
sort of go 3/4 to 3/4, couldn't you? Or 3/4 to one to the 1/4 mark, if that makes any sense. You
yeah,
could,
yeah, 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 yeah. Absolutely. That's the sort of thing I'm looking at.
yeah.
Anyway,
There's some of these that they seem to do that for a long time, don't they? Up and down.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'm
yeah,
just I'm just observing, like, right now, this is now what I call a pinky, if that makes any sense,
yeah,
because of where it is. It's past the 3/4. So it could go further or it could turn around, but it would be based on whether that trend bar changes or not. Anyway, that's just something I'm thinking and looking, because I'll show you something in a little while. Okay, CAD JPY. It's well outside the rail. We've got a green, no trend bar change yet. So that's why it's pink, right? It is in a downtrend, so we'll see. But it did make it here, for example, to the 3/4.
yeah.
I just, this would have been, though, if there and it changed to green here, that would have been a dud. You would have lost that trade. But that's just, um, I'm looking at realities on this. So we could push up, but not quite make 3/4 too and come back. So just something to think about.
Yeah. Well,
CHF JPY. I am still in this trade. It has not knocked me out. It was damn close. And it's just sort of mulling along sideways. We've got another green here. I'm not going to get in. I'm in two trades. I'm getting in two more. We'll see what happens. All right. It could just get me knocked out. I'm just sitting in drawdown all the time on that one. Right. Euros. Euro AUD. Look at that. Now, here's another example. You see, that could have been here, past the three quarter, a little bit further. That could have quite easily have been a trade. Quite easily. And it's not quite to the three quarter, but now if you have a long position, it's changed there, you get in, say about there, you got a stop loss there. Then a long comes in. Well, that's really nice, isn't it? Because you'll be up by nearly 2% already. And if it goes to three quarter, you're up 2%. Thank you very much. See you later.
Yeah, see,
Like,
I wouldn't get in that till I've got the long if I was gonna.
yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I understand that. Understand that, Darren. No, purely,
yeah.
I'm being a bit radical, eh? But, I'm
No,
looking at
absolutely.
opportunities that are there. EuroCAD. Now, this would have been good, you know. For example, long position, you see that it changed green. You would have got in maybe about there. Stop loss would have been there, because down there. Make it to three quarter, bang, 2.8. And the longest would have gone like, yay. Would have given you a bit of excitement on it. But, now it's turned, who cares? Mm. Anyway, another example. Euro CHF. Um, it came out there, come up there, that would have been a pink, come back down again, change the trend bar, bang into the short, another trade. Anyway, but this here, if you had got into this one, it spiked, wouldn't have got you. It came back, that didn't make three quarter, but then came back and would have taken you out. Just an example. There's nothing there at the moment. Euro GBP. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Right. Now that becomes a pink.
That would have been a nice sell, that wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a classic trade, really. Out
Yeah.
of the trend bar at the top.
Yeah.
Sorry, out of the
Yeah.
X48.
Yeah.
Trend
Yeah.
bar red, getting the short down.
Short bag.
Well, it's about to hit. You'd think it's about to hit the.
Hit the other side. Well, it would have made three quarter, pull back a bit. I mean, you were asleep at the wheel, Darren.
Yeah,
Asleep
absolutely.
at the wheel.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So now we have a pink and we'll see see what happens there. And see, that's what you said to me about the AUD NZD.
Yeah.
So all pair is free, every pair is free game. Just get the right
It was
strategy,
a long period of absolute rubbish that wasn't it before that. Before that,
Yeah, I'll give you that.
before
But
that move up and then back down again.
there is
With
no wonder that you were asleep at the wheel. No wonder. Anyway, you're right. It was a bit of rubbish, but then again, you have from one side to the other again, and from one side to the other again.
yeah,
Like yes, that was rubbishy, but it did make one side to the other, and then to the other, and now it looks like nearly to the other.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, all right. Euro JPY, one I got knocked out of, but it is just hovering around here. We have another green triangle. Mechanically, do you get in? Ooh, maybe. You're gonna have to get a green trend bar though. We'll see. Right, you're at NZD. Hmm. You see, not a. I mean, it came to three quarter, then turned.
think it would need to have hit either the top or the bottom of the rail, to give it a bit of a push and then, fall short at the 3/4 mark, turns, then get in. But I'm not
Well,
sure keen
it's
on,
nearly to the 3/4 the other side now.
well, it is, yeah, but by the time you'd sort of got in that one and you're
Ah, well, no,
already
you
at the
get in
centre
at the
line.
long, I get in at
Yeah.
the trend bar change. So
Yeah, yeah,
anyway, and
yeah.
probably not a great example though, Darren.
No,
Probably not. US Singapore, that is a rubbish pair at this point.
yeah,
Euro USD.
yeah.
Yeah, see how
I'm
it's
now out of
made.
that one. Now out of that one, break even. So I had to make a little bit of profit, not very much. It wasn't very good, really.
No.
Took
But
out
but what
half
but what
and
I'm
came back
looking at is potentially to
for the sell
this
now.
is yeah,
Yeah,
this is for me to get into sell now.
hit the 3/4 line, sell that to the
Yeah,
bottom.
yeah. So now we'll look at that. And the US dollar has strengthened right up. So
Yeah, yeah. I'll watch that. Let's. I'm not going to dive into it, but I'll
we'll
watch
just hang on. What I'll do is I'll put this on and then we'll just watch it. See if I was to get into that trade now and I put a stop, which would be there, and then I just go roughly 3/4. Probably not that much, is it? Only one. Anyway, we'll watch it. It's probably not a great pair for
it.
return.
1%. There's nothing wrong with 1%.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong. That's correct. But I'll just put this on here. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Um, whether we do
See what
one
it
or
makes.
two trades. So if you had the two trades and came to the outside rail, you'd have that. So I don't know. Just we'll watch that. Euro GBP. Woof, woof, woof. See, made 3/4, went green, went sideways, went up. Like that's a
Yeah.
pinky now. That's a pinky to watch.
Mm.
Let's see what happens by the end of this week, and I might just keep pushing. We'll see. GCAD, like definitely is outside the rail. Definitely green. Trend bar will, change the red. We'll see if we get a red. Push it back down again. This is probably just now. This will be shares in tea, wouldn't it? Tea growing or something because of the state visit or something. There'll be cups of tea everywhere. Gee. All right, GCAD. So GBP CHF. Bit of rubbish, this, isn't it, eh? Nothing there. GJ, I'm in two trades still. You're still in it too, Darren.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going to happen. This could be like back out. Well, anyway, the British pound is pretty strong, so we'll just see what happens with the Japanese yen. Okay, Euro NZD. This will be outside the rails now too. Pinky job. Yeah. There's a few of them starting to show up. Starting to get
Yeah.
a few options. Look at that. 3/4 back up. Like 3/4 to 3/4 in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just pointing these ones out, Darren. Sorry.
Yeah. I
Even
know.
it went further. So anyway, Singapore, GBP Singapore, right. It has started to get going. Now you've made your 3/4, haven't you? And you've got another trade looking for the
Yeah.
outside rail.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Lovely. And GU, I never got into either of these. GU, you're in a plus. Oh. Did it touch? Did you profit? Yes.
Yes, GU. Yeah. Done.
Oh, you ready for the
Completed.
turn?
Yeah.
Now okay, you're out, so I'm going to put a pink on that because I'm looking at for a sell now out. And I reckon we'll have it, but I don't think we'll get a triangle. I'm just waiting for, if you look at the trend bar, for it to go red. Okay. NZD-CAD. 3/4, and now it's turned. So here's another example.
Yeah.
Let me put this on.
It's a shame there wasn't two more sort of lines within this X48. You know, a quarter and a three.
Or maybe we can make them. I don't know.
I mean, I had a look in this, see if there is anything. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, okay.
But it'd be nice if there was. I mean, that'd just be
We just got to use our eye,
yeah.
Darren. Anyway, I'll put this on. This is like nearly 1.5%. If it comes back down to 3/4 even, I mean, that would have been great. This would have been a turn, but I don't know. Anyway, because it's out here. Anyway, I'll just leave that sitting on there at the moment. Let's see if it does make it. If it does, then could have been a trade on it. Just notice what we're talking. Here, 3/4, back out. I mean, it's already to 3/4. If I had have done a short on that, it changed trend bar, you probably wouldn't get into about there. You have that, and where it is now is 1.5%. Anyway, and like, for example, it was down there. That would have been 3/4. You'd have 1.6 already. Bang, already on that one. That would have been a done deal. Okay, NJ. Well and truly out. Oh, sorry, it's out now. This did have a triangle. It came back up, and I lost 2 trades on that one. But it is sitting back out again. We'll see. NU, now that's dropped off. Here is another example, 3/4, down it goes, right? To a short, for example, that change trend bar, you probably get in about there. That would have been your stop up there. And that's 3/4 there, 2%. And we've even got a short now. So if you're waiting for a short though, I'm just using that trend bar. So there's another example. Okay, Singapore Japanese yen. Now, it's already, I lost 2 trades on this, but like it's looking like it's going to push back up. Now here you go. Remember I took this, when did I take this the other day, wasn't it? A couple of days ago?
Yeah.
Now here's the example. I took, once it turned green, it was somewhere in here. I took 2 trades. I had a profit at 3/4. I've already profited out one. Second trade still running. I think I made 1% out of the first trade. Already done. But that never came outside the rail, Darren.
No.
This is
No.
what I'm
Well,
talking.
under the new rule, I would have that buy up would have been a profitable trade because let's say it went all the way up and then it gave all the basically gave all the I didn't give it all the way. I think I moved the stop loss up once and then got stopped out. But under the new rules, that would have been
No, but for you, no candle was outside the rail. That's probably the issue more than anything.
uh, sorry, USD. Sorry, you moved on to USD CAD. Sorry, I'm still on
Yeah,
SGD.
no, no.
Apologies.
UCAD. It's UCAD,
UCAD.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's right.
so I got into 2 trades there. So when the trend bar
Yeah,
changed on that candle, it sort of gave me more comfort because it gave a long on the next candle. I had 2 trades from here somewhere, and basically I already overnight it profited out the 3/4 one. But you wouldn't have taken that, Darren, because it didn't come outside the rail.
no,
But for me, it made 3/4. That's why I'm talking about the other ones as well. So I've already got one out of that at the 3/4. I've got another one for the top of the rail, but we'll see. I should, what I should do is, oh, that's what I should do. I should move it to break even now. Where's that UCAD there? Where's break even in 41615? Um, hang on. Where is entry? 429, 42922. I've got to change that. Yeah. So now that's at break even. So wherever I ended. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I should have done. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it could do a little pullback and stuff, but now I've won one trade. The second one now is no loss. Well, it should be slightly more, but anyway, well, because it's that entry. Where is it? Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, so now the stop loss should be, yeah, stop loss should be at make sure it should be at break even. Yeah, well, you can't see it because entry covers it on my till. That's okay. Right. Right. So now USDCHF. Here's another example of like it made 3/4 change. I'm waiting for a trend bar change. If I get a trend bar change on this, I'm going to buy.
Yeah.
It hasn't made it outside the rail. But this is me again.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
You know, like um, UJ, another sort of example. We're outside the rail though. We do have a green. I don't have a trend bar change. Right, we'll see what happens. Um, and then 3/4. Anyway, USD and Singapore. I'm in this.
Right. Well, I'm
I
sort
got
of about to get in it for the buy. I'm not in it
yeah,
yet.
yeah. No, I got in when I looked at it this morning. Like this is
Nice.
so it could do pullback. Stop losses here.
Nice. Yeah.
TP at 3/4 and then up the top. So I'm in two
Yeah.
trades.
So yeah, I'll be doing the same
Okay.
this evening.
But I did it at like because I saw the trend bar. This I don't know. The long might have been there when I did it before I came on this morning, but we'll see. Okay, now
Yeah.
to gold, gold. So, are you in?
Not yet. It's just sucking back up a bit now. So it put that.
You're waiting for the short.
Well, I've got the short now, but
Oh,
it's flickered on and off a couple of times today. It's on at the moment.
rightio.
Um, so I'll just leave it a bit longer, see if that holds, and then I'll get in.
Yeah. Well, this is one that I really should be getting into now.
Yeah. In fact, it's just disappeared, the short. As I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, see how it's pulled back?
Yeah, it's sucking back up now. That kind of.
I'll just wait until the Asian session starts, Sydney Asian, so we'll see. See what happens. It's done that, but we do
Oh, it's
have a
back on again.
change
Cleared again.
change on the trend bar.
Oh, it's gone
Okay.
again. It's back on. It's
Here
still
it
keep
is. There it is. It's
on.
gone.
And
It's
it's gone.
coming. It's coming. Here's another one, silver. So I think this really would have been a good idea to get into that
Yeah.
just at that point. But like anyway, I'm just sort of looking at how this sort of
Well,
works.
this
So
is a
this is
classic case of the dollar strengthening and the
yeah,
dollar
but it's
getting
not
on.
always what happens.
It's
But
it's
anyway,
not it's not, but it does that often, doesn't
yeah.
it?
And
Traditionally.
Bitcoin is just still
Yeah.
tumbling down. Isn't it funny, isn't it? US dollar up and Bitcoin down. Now you've got oil has just pulled back up a bit.
Yeah, it sounds. Yeah. Yeah, which is fine.
Not quite. It's just playing with you there.
It is.
Yeah. You're in a free trade at the moment, aren't you? I mean, you've already got three-quarter on it, so there you go.
Yeah,
Job's done.
the stop loss has been moved down on the
Yeah, yeah,
other half of the position as well, so it will be there'll be two profitable
yeah, yeah. Trades. If it pulls
gaps.
back up and if it makes it to the rail, then well, that's good too.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's a little bit more discussion on the.
It's a bit more radical, that is, Brian. Okay.
Oh, well, I am known as Mr. Radical, so. But those JPYs are a bit of annoying things.
Yeah, well, they were the bane of my life last year, as you know, but
Yeah, yeah.
um, I'm sticking
Well,
with them.
earlier in the year, they were just climbing and climbing and climbing. Everything was the Japanese yen was just on the ropes, and now it's like, nah. It's just that's the whole biggest cycle.
So where's this dollar strength come from? Oh, let's have a look. Durable goods, GDP growth rate.
US tariffs.
Yeah, growth.
I think it's the US tariff stuff.
Yeah, GDP growth is down a bit, 3.1 to 2.3. Hmm.
Yeah, maybe some bit of news, but anyway.
Yeah, something Trump said, or just just a tip after a long run. It's an
Yeah,
inevitable change.
the turn is occurring.
Just be a temporary reprieve.
No,
Yeah.
we'll see. And once the tariffs come on, it could just turn back around too. That's sort of
Nice. Oh well, couple I'll probably be getting into this evening. Gold and USD SGD was the other one,
hmm.
I think.
Yeah. Well, don't stay up too late, Darren. All right, and we'll see. Well, we'll talk about Barley anyway on your Sunday, Monday. See what he says about his.
Yeah, I'm going to tune into that. He put some screenshots in his Telegram channel. He didn't say where that was from. I'm assuming it's from this thing, this new AI he's talking about. There are a load of gold trades in there. So I don't know.
As
There's
long
so
as he's
many of
not,
these. There's so many
as
of these
long
out
as
there now, aren't there? These
yeah.
some
So
AI.
as long as he's not buying gold
Yeah.
at the moment, and we'll see. Oh, he has historically been a good gold trader though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's always traded gold.
Hmm. Hmm. All right, well, I'll leave you to it. I've got busy weekend still. What's it, 29 degrees here today, or 30 yesterday.
Yeah.
So we just got
See,
to,
none of the others are doing live sessions now, are they?
no,
Thanks to
no, no,
Paul
no.
Turner and uh,
Paul and who is it? No, they're they're gung ho doing face flipping or something, or
yeah.
I
And
don't
then
know
some
what's
have
going on.
just disappeared off. Kevin Orme, I've not heard from him for a long time. He's sort of drops off the radar altogether.
He's doing his own thing, which is fair enough too.
Yeah. David Cowan as well, doing his own thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dave
okay.
coming out the several live sessions a day, Paul in the morning or whatever it was, and you in the evening, UK time.
Oh well, we're still plugging along
Yeah.
and being very relaxed about it. That's how I anyway.
Well, I find
Um,
this quite good because I don't need to look much during the
No.
very, very busy with my job. I have a hell of a lot to do with my day job, and but this suits me just that that's my first close look at the charts. Is that our session?
Yeah.
Just
Well,
yeah,
I still run this because that's what I'm doing. I'm just
yeah,
looking at them as well and taking trades, and I think the discussion between you, I, and Tom sort of thing, it's just
yeah,
really, Tom does his stuff with Renkos, and that's great too. Um, he's
mhm,
just poking fun at us for the JPYs, that's all. But yeah, we'll just it really is us wanting to sort of better what we do. That's all I'm trying to do
yeah,
anyway, and look at what's
yeah,
happening. Been doing this long enough that trying to fine tune and understand what we do.
yeah,
Anyway, it is for me, it's good. And if I didn't do the live, I'd be here sitting here for half, three quarters an hour anyway, doing it myself. So
yeah.
and I appreciate there's someone else to share
Well,
the time.
I welcome the input. It gives me ideas as well.
Hmm,
Thoughts about it. This three-quarter line, it's just something developed since Christmas, haven't we? I think
hmm,
you mentioned it first of all and started looking at it, and
hmm,
um, you know, so without that conversation, I'd probably still just be plugging away under my previous set of rules,
hmm, hmm.
stubbornly
And
plugging
that
away.
may not have been a bad thing.
No, it may turn out to be. Yeah,
Well, you've been knocked out of a couple of JPYs or one JPY
yeah,
or something. So,
yeah.
uh, but again, look, the whole saying you're never going to win every trade. It's
No.
just the simple processes.
I
So,
mean, it's just a shame that they were the first ones with the double
yeah.
trades to get hit. So it's just in in days or years gone by, months gone by, that would have put me completely off,
Mm,
and I'd that's where the psychology and emotion of trading comes in.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Now I wouldn't because you know
But what I'm liking though, Darren, is that it is purely mechanical. There is
yeah,
no, you have no feeling about, well, you can have feeling, but that's not what gets taken into account when, like,
no,
the trades, just the trade, that's it.
yeah,
There's no, oh, should I, shouldn't I? You can still do that if you want, but the point is, if the criteria is met for whatever the strategy basic thing, that's it. That's the trade. And then whatever happens from there happens.
yeah,
It was interesting. I woke up this morning and it's like the UCAT is like, oh, I don't have two trades. What happened? Oh, it already
yeah,
profited. It's like,
yeah,
oh, damn, that was good.
yeah, yeah,
So that's the thing. Just put two trades on yesterday, bang, bang. I mean, I think it was on the session yesterday when I put them on. Yesterday, day before, I can't remember now. But just put it on and that was it. And I've been watching that for like a week or a week and a half. And just had a pink on it and then go like, but it never made the rail. That's the difference. So,
yeah, yeah. Okay, excellent.
all right then. I
Yeah,
will maybe see you or Tom. He might be back in California. Be pre-market open next week. We'll see
okay,
how we go. All right
okay,
then. Till then,
excellent.
you have a great weekend.
And you, Brian, thank you very
Try and
much.
try and stay dry, will you?
Actually, we've got a dry weekend. Are we talking about weather or
Yeah,
staying off the
weather.
alcohol?
No, weather. Or
Yeah,
both. Maybe
yeah.
both.
The forecast is all right actually for this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
Dry weekend ahead, so
Oh, we desperately need rain. It's
yeah,
just so where we live here in this southern Victoria, it's just dry.
yeah.
Yeah.